Hello all, hello one. All right, I'm gonna pop one of these bad boys because we're going to Iron Keep, and yeah, it just looks better. So I'm just gonna do that because it looks better. I don't care what you say. I shouldn't need the life ring, but you never know. I'm actually gonna do covetous gold or silver serpent ring to get a bunch of souls over at the Keep of Iron. So here we go. Let's travel there. Again, guys, a great shield and a strong weapon will really do wonders for this game. The items in the lava here, there's nothing really special. You can get it if you... There's a few different ways you can get those items. One is rolling around in a bucket of water. That helps. Flash sweat also helps. Wearing a bunch of fire-resistant materials helps as well. Alright, there are two of these guys here. These Alone Knights, or whatever you want to call them. Make sure you draw them out one by one. They're pretty easy to backstab, but this weapon, you may just kill them in one shot. Almost. Almost one-shot them. That's too bad. As soon as we get the Ring of Blades +1, we'll be able to one-shot them. Haha, if you know what I mean. Almost. That's frustrating. You can see they drop a lot of souls. This is a good place to farm for souls. This here will open up. Let's take out this guy first. There's a guy to the right, so draw this guy out, definitely. Alright, and there's the guy. He's kind of hiding behind that pillar there, so bring him out. We might actually want bleed for this. Which is the one that did good against bleed? This one. Because their katanas do well for bleed. This here doesn't matter right now. You can get to it without turning the fire off eventually, but we're not going to do that right now. Say hi to this guy just in case you're talking to the merchant down here and he decides to come and try to surprise you. So there's no surprises. He did. Here is Mr. Merchant, Marigold. This is a guy you can use incense from, like if you want to decrease the requirements for sorcery spells or sorceries, miracles, or hexes. He also has some good stuff. We can't afford the Jester stuff right now. Actually, well, we could. Curse Bite Ring increases curse resistance. Not that great. This stuff isn't bad. He can sell sorceries and hexes too. I want to buy some stuff from him because if you buy enough stuff, he'll give you a ring. So I'm going to buy that. Let's buy the Fragrant Branch of Yore. And that really is unnecessary there. Let's talk to him and see if he likes that. Yeah, there we go. We got the gold, covetous gold serpent ring +1. Increases item discovery. So there you go. That's really nice to have. Alright, up here is the Pharaoh's Lockstone. We get tons of those. Over here is a hidden wall. Or not a hidden wall. The wall isn't hidden. It's right there. There's a hidden door. There's one right here too. Fire arrows. And you can use this to shoot that guy for a whopping 180 some points. Yippee. And now he just got shot and has no clue what's happening here. Luckily this is fast enough to kill these guys in one, like combo there. Oh, we got the Black Steel Katana. That's actually, I think I used that. That's the first katana I got in the game, my blind playthrough, my first playthrough. I think they actually buffed it in the most recent patch. But there it is. It's a nice weapon, but it's straight A scaling. It actually goes to S, too. Alright, now this is where you want to be careful. We can jump to get the Ember right here, but... Yeah, we can jump to get that's the dull Ember right there. There are two ways to get it. You don't have to. Well, you have to jump, but you don't have to jump here. I'm going to jump here because it's doable. But if you're not comfortable with jumping there, don't do it. There's another way to do it. You just have to jump from the other side. But getting to the other side is a little difficult. But practice that jump. These guys are a little tougher up top here. Yeah, he just fell in the lava. He's not having a good time. But yeah, if you didn't jump from there, you'd have to jump from over here. And that might be a little easier jump considering it's down a little bit. Well, the other one was down too. But you know what, guys? Oh, excuse me. Even if you practice that jump and miss a few times, it's not hard to get back to that point. And plus, you're kind of like farming souls. This, again, I don't know if this is water or healing spring. I think that's a healing spring. Alright, anyways, you can come down here. And in this wonderful chest is the Zweihander, whatever you want to call it. That is what is there. See that summon sign there? Yep, there's a boss fight ahead. And the boss fight is with probably what I felt was the toughest boss in the game for me. This is Lucatiel, by the way. This is the other place you can summon her. We're not going to summon her because guess what we have? We have this Gurm Great Shield. And this shield is 100% block against fire. And guess what this guy is? All fire. So we're going to do this. This is an optional boss. Smelter Demon. I'm sure you've heard of him. One of the harder bosses in the game, probably the hardest boss for me to defeat. My first playthrough. And I said Dark Lurker too, but when I learned that Dark Lurker could be raped basically by Sunlight Spear, he wasn't tough at all. All right, anyways, all right, this guy here is in a small arena. And he has a big sword, and he does fire attacks. He has a fire AoE, and then halfway through, well, not even halfway through, he will kind of imbue his core with fire. So if you get close to him, you take a little bit of fire damage. And then he will shove his sword in him and have a fire sword. So, well, you can roll his attacks. They're not actually that difficult to roll. If you get too close to him, you will, again, have take damage. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get rid of the Homeward Bones here. And I am going to just keep these two on there. Because there are sometimes you may want to prep getting in close with him and taking fire damage with a life gem. So you regen kind of as you approach him. Because you know you're going to be taking damage. Anyways. Alright, by the way, Lucatiel here, I've summoned her before in this fight, and she has not come through the fog gate sometimes. I don't know if that still happens or not, but that has happened in the past, and it creates a problem because now you have a harder Smelter Demon fight. And Lucatiel's sitting out here, you know, waving her middle finger at you saying, "Gotcha, sucker." Alright, whatever. Let's go. Here's Smelter. Get a few free hits on. And get back, because that's his AoE. And you can see the damage done to him is quite a bit there. Now he's buffing up there, so we're going to do this. And you can roll that. Get back from that potential AoE. 1, 2, block. Here's his sword. He might do an AoE here too, I'm not sure. No, he doesn't. Okay. So I'm going to prep with a life gem soon. Oh, I lost him. Life gem. Whoa. Alright, see, we blocked it there because we have 100% physical defense against fire. Which you can just do that too, and then whack him. Block him, roll that, get back. Life gems, fine. Block, or not even block. You might want to hit him though, sweetheart. Block, block. Roll out of that. Alright, that time he did not do the AoE. That is the AoE. There he goes. And there goes Smelter Demon. Bye-bye, sir. Not even a chance. So if you don't want to take on Smelter Demon, you don't have to, but let me tell you, with this Gurm Great Shield that blocks fire, just keep it up when he's attacking, just normally. And when he's done, whack him a couple times. One time, you don't even have to do it twice. Anytime he jumps up in the air and comes down with a sword, just move back. Because most of the time he will do his AoE. Sometimes he doesn't. It's kind of hard to tell the difference. And for doing that, your benefit is you get to avoid a whole piece of crap area that is just hell to get through. Let me tell you. I may go through it just to show you, but it's a crap area. And plus you get another bonfire up here. Alright, so what we're going to do now, we're going to rest here. You can see, I'm just going to show you the shortcut here real quick. If you did not take on Smelter and come through this direction, you would have had to go through that entire area there. Now there's an item over there, and there's nothing wrong with getting that item, but you can get it a lot easier going this way. Oh, sir, that feels so good. Speaking of feeling good, that feels good too. Oh, yeah. Alright, so this item I'm talking about is right here. And there's one on the bottom floor there. Life Ring +1 and Twinkling. I think down here, actually. Alright, we'll go and get the item. There's an item in there too, I believe. I think it's a Petrified Dragon Bone. But I feel a lot better now having killed Smelter. And having that other bonfire lit. Because now, even if we die, we can go there and avoid all of this. Alright, we're going to put the life ring on here because we have tons of souls. And we're going to go this way. This is just the opposite way. I'll show you kind of where we're at here. But you can kind of see as everyone's looking the wrong way. Alright, real quick. Let me show you where we're at. That's where we came out. This is where we came out from. That's where that guy whacked his katana in my face. That's the last time he'll ever whack his katana in my face. This guy here. Alright. So, instead of doing Smelter, you could have come through here, and instead of jumping over there, you can still jump over there. It's just you have to do it from the opposite direction. But if you didn't want to, you'd have to kill that one knight that came back here. What you have to do, though, is be very careful because that guy up there will snipe you. So you have to be in an area where he can't hit you. Blocked by one of these pillars. Alright. Then if you come this way and don't want to jump, like I recommended, or well, actually, even if you jump and you don't kill Smelter, you'll have to go through this central area. So come down here and watch out. This guy's down here, and that sniper dude up there can hit you. Do not touch the door. It's hot. The fire there should tell you that. Pull this lever. Whoa, that was surprising it didn't hit me. Pull that lever. It will drop this bridge here down halfway. See what happens. This guy here, lure him over here to where you can't be... Did he just fall down? And die? Wow. Okay. Well, normally he wouldn't be a moron and do that, but he just was. So, alright, anyways. I'm just making sure he's not down there still. Alright, block that. Turn this lever. This will turn the fire off. If you want to, you can drop down here and hit this other lever and make that whole platform level. You don't have to, but watch out. You see those stupid snipers? There's a couple items over there. Nothing super important. You can go grab them if you want. One you have to jump to, and the other one you have to, like I said, use that fire, or the technique for walking on the lava there. Alright, so if you didn't kill Smelter, you can't access this next bonfire, so you'd have to wait till the next one. The problem with waiting for the next one is that it's a long way away and quite a run. Alright. Or, well, you have quite a few enemies to get through. I don't believe how many times when I first played the game I went through here and still... well, I went through here and had to kill the enemies over and over and over again so they wouldn't respawn just to get through the area. Alright, before we go anywhere, we're going to go back down here because in the room where we fought Smelter is going to be... Oh, look who's back. Back again. Pursuer's back. Tell a friend. Look who's back. Look who's back. Look who's back. Look who's back. Alright. Again, it's the same technique here. Just strafe to the right. You can roll every attack too. Like that. Alright, here we go. Roll it. I bet you could backstab him. That'd be kind of cool. But it's actually... This is optional too, obviously. But it is worth fighting him because you'll see in a second what we get for it. Besides some more souls. Whoops. 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 There we go. Oh, he's not dead? Now he's dead. We get the Ring of Blades +1. The only thing better than that is Ring of Blades +2. You can see, though... Why doesn't it tell me my attack? Why doesn't that tell me my attack power? Okay, whatever. So attack right now is 400 plus 190. Oh, it will here. Durr. It's an extra 15, so it's up to 605. So there you go. Good stuff. Ring of Blades +1. Highly recommend coming back after fighting Smelter and getting that. Alright, now let's run to Majula here. And we can level up. And what do we get? What do we want to do? It doesn't do much. You get, for 3 points, you get, well, 6. So it's about 2 per. I really want that up eventually, but we do need vitality so we can, like, move. We really... Movement is key. Well, so is... I say movement is key, but so is adaptability. I mean, that is a big help. I want it up to at least 100, so 25 would be good. But we need movement speed for the upcoming boss, so we're gonna pump vitality. You can pump whatever you want at this point with whatever weapon set, whatever you think works best. But this is definitely a beginner's crushing build because it's it just really, it wrecks everything. Okay. So, now we're going to head back to Iron Keep. We're going to head to the bonfire that you can only access after defeating Smelter. Now we're going to come over here and kill this guy, because if you do not, he will come up behind you. Okay, we are going to put the Old Knight Great Shield on now too. Montessori Charm. Alright, now these guys here, that second guy is pounding the... oh gosh. That's what can happen. He's pounding the floor, basically, to break it. You see, he broke it there. And that's fine. That's not a big deal. I'm going to heal real quick. I wish I could have got him before he did that. All you have to do is jump it. And he's going to be right over here. So just do your R1. There's his combo. Watch out for that. Alright, you can't do the R1. Can't do the R1 here. Do the R2 is what I mean. Alright, now over here, be careful. This guy will shoot at you. Pull this lever when he's done shooting. And let's see if he's an idiot. No. Those guys will drop into the water. He hasn't yet. Open the door. Ouch. Put a lockstone in here. This is only if you want to access an optional area right here, by the way. Punch the wall. Come on up here. Turn around. Don't drop down there. And here you go. You have a chest for you. Thunder Quartz Ring. Now, if you want the optional area, hit that bonfire. I do. So I can open stuff up later. Or well, not open stuff up later, but there's a good reason to do it. You get some decent items for going to this area. So that's what we're going to do now. We'll continue Iron Keep later. And we're going to go to this optional area. Guess what this is? This is a Bellkeeper Covenant. We could have gone to this before. Whoops, sorry. In the Lost Bastille. But we did not, because we didn't have a Pharaoh's Lockstone at the time. So we entered the Covenant. We get the Bellkeeper Seal. Alright, whatever. Alright, so enter the Mist, and even though you're in the Covenant, you're going to be attacked here. And these guys are tough. I forgot about her. She only spawns once. Wow. No stamina, that's the problem. Now she's dead. I want her, apparently you can get her attire. I've never got it before. These guys are pretty difficult. They have dark magic, but we have decent defenses against that. Alright, so here we are out here. There's a few things we want to pick up out here. We don't want to go too far here because that big guy in the back will come. You don't want that. You can karate chop them. You don't want 2-on-1. Remember this guy? Yeah. Sir, that's a bad idea. Is he dead? Yep, he's dead. So you can, block his stuff and then attack him. Or just do that and literally smash him in one shot. Come over here, pull this, ring the bell. What this does is it lowers a gate that's over there so you can get through the area. Also, over here, you have some Simpleton Spice. This tower, there are 2 towers for the Bellkeeper Covenant. This one gives you Simpleton Spice, the other one gives you Skeptic Spice. So if you're a sorcerer, you want to hang out here, and the bonfire aesthetic this area like crazy, so you can get tons of Simpleton Spice. The other tower is for Skeptic Spice. Okay, so there's one of these guys who only has a crossbow. Wow, and he's running. He's scared. Look at him, he's scared. He's a scared little fella. Because he knows what's up. And your first time in here, you will be invaded by the Bellkeeper. If you want to, he will be right down here, and you can go kill him. There he is, little red fella. He has obviously more hit points than the other ones. Just bait and attack. And there you go, banish him. Alright, there also will be a red phantom in here, the Mad Warrior, from time to time. And he can drop some nice stuff for you. His armor set and also potentially his katana. Alright, so over here you gotta watch out. Because those guys shoot arrows, and those arrows are pretty good. They're pretty badass arrows that they shoot. I think they shoot them like 3 at once. Alright, but we have another one of these guys up here. This guy isn't tough. Especially when he 2 hands it. That means he has like no defense. That hit me? Okay, that's fine. Whoa, what in the world? He's just spamming our R2s here. Whatever, get squished, sir. Wow. Alright, he's a little more difficult on the rooftop, apparently. Alright, and since we're melee, we have to go take these guys on and squish them. Like that. Okay, and there's another spice of life over here. Now we can head through this area, and there's a couple things in here that are kind of, I wouldn't say important, but are useful if you have that type of build. There's immolation, basically sets you on fire. Back here, you have, an effigy and stuff. And then you're almost back to square one. Because you're back in Iron Keep. However, before you jump down there, come over here. There is a secret wall. Within this wall of secrets is Black Knight Greatsword. There's no wall there, by the way. No secret wall there. And a decent chime here. Protective chime, and then the Grand Spirit Tree Shield. So if you want the Grand Spirit Tree Shield, which actually, what does that do? It's this one over here. Can deflect spells by parrying, so you can parry spells with it. So that's interesting, to say the least. Let me put that shield back on. Alright. So now we're pretty much done in here. Black Knight Greatsword, let me see what that requires. I've never used it here. It is a strength weapon, but you need points allocated basically everything there. So it's not bad. Okay. We could go that way. We could cheese that thing, but it's going to run off the edge anyways at us. Let's see if we can do it. Ow, never mind. Watch out for that guy. Okay, so what we're going to do here, since we got the Ember, Dull Ember, let's go back to Lost Bastille and Macduff's workshop real quick and give that to him. Alright, so give it to old Macduff. Whoops, sorry. Just kidding, Macduff. Here you go. Now, if you went through Huntsman's Copse first to the Great Souls, to get the Great Souls, and got the Ember right away, you could come back here and pick up some pretty good items. You get the Uchi Katana here, and the Bastard Sword, Uchi, Great axe, scythe, longbow. You get a light crossbow, and you get the royal kite shield, which is a cheap 100% physical block shield, which isn't bad. Plus, he has unlimited iron arrows, which are not bad. Same with great arrows and wood stuff. So, no, I'm not going to do that now. I don't use it enough. But there you go. He's happy. Oh, yeah, by the way, you can infuse weapons here. So if we were to infuse, say, the greatsword here, you can see it would change the scaling. But there's nothing we want to do that with, because that would be completely foolish. Even raw, it changes. It has the ups the base damage, but you can see the scaling would go to crap. So we will not do that. Alright, so there we go. I'm going to head back to Majula here, level up probably one time. I'll see what souls I have to pop. Maybe I can level up 2 more times. I think 50 strength is what we'll kind of end up with here eventually. Let's use that, and let's see. Maybe we can do 2, 3 times? That'd be awesome. I doubt 3 times. I mean, we're already at level, what, 10 something? 106, yeah, 2 times. That's fine. I'm not going to put anything into that, and that, to me, is useless right now, too. I still think vitality is a big key to this, and we are going to pump it. Pump it up. Alright. Next episode, we'll head back to Iron Keep, and we'll go to the next bonfire and probably take on the boss there. Maybe. We'll see how far we get. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.